Welcome back to Riichi Mahjong, aka Mahjong Soul. It is Mahjong Mondays. I'm live. Almost missed the stream. Why? Why did I almost miss the stream? Because I got stuck in a damn puzzle, okay? Two factors. Only two factors caused this. One, I bought a 1,000-piece puzzle over the past weekend. You can bet that I am neck deep in this puzzle, okay? I'm lost in the sauce. I lost track of time as I was doing the puzz today. Kind of zuzzy, kind of puzzy. Hang on, wait, what? Second thing was, I genuinely had no idea what to title the stream. You can guess which one caused me a lot more mental strife. Hazanava, low bus, channels, hello. Now, I'm gonna start a channel points prediction to see what we're gonna place in the Jade Room. But before you vote, you got a long time, 2 minutes, right? I'm gonna tell you where my mental state is today, right? There's people at the horse race track that tell you if the horses ate a good breakfast or not, if their legs are looking strong or if they're looking particularly weak. Let me tell you how I'm doing today, okay? Squish your arm a little. I have, you know how there's that one Imagine Dragons song that's like, I'm waking up, na 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 na, whoa. I don't really know the words to this song, okay? But it's just like, I'm waking up, something, 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 whoa. Let me tell, can I absolutely tell you something? I have not been able to get this out of my head all day, just to give you an indication of where my mental state is at, folks. This is an indication of where my mental state is at. So here we go. Instead of the original Imagine Dragons, this is what I'm thinking. I'm waking up, I'm Jigglypuff. Whoa. What do you think about that? What do we think about that? Can I just ask what we think about that? I was doing the puzzle. Dude, I was doing the puzzle raw dog. I didn't have a video playing in the background. I didn't have music playing in the background. You know what I was just like, I legitimately, it's quiet in the living room. I'm doing the puzzle. No one's around me. Beth isn't even here today. And I sang that out loud and I was like, oh my God. I felt like I was losing my damn mind. But at the same time, this is genuinely true. I think I could do that for an entire day and not get bored. Oh, you sang maybe go outside more. Okay, yeah, but have you considered, I'm Jigglypuff. I'm Jigglypuff right now. Oops. No. Riichi Pinfu. Nothing to write home about, but also not bad at all. Riichi Pinfu, 2K points. We got our Riichi stick back. SC Evermore, hello. Kana, hello. Did you even have a fun bev? I'm not even sauced. I'm having a fun bev right now. Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey. Guess who's gonna live forever? Me. Can I tell you something? Well, I've been drinking these Trader Joe's green juices. And thanks for all the kind words about my awesome Jigglypuff thing. I don't even know what to call it besides a thing. I'm waking up. I'm Jigglypuff. Whoa. Another thing that I've been doing is I've been buying the Trader Joe's green juices. They taste like awful, but they taste healthy. You know what I mean? Like they taste like someone scooped dirt and put it in a cup with water. And I love drinking it. I love drinking it. Oh, you sung, you're such a masochist. It's not because of the masochism, okay? It's not because of the masochism. It's because it's like healthy, supposedly, I guess. Hang on. What do I want here? I think this is okay to discard because we're going to a 5-5-6 shape, I suppose. I also want to make use of this red 5. I don't necessarily want to get rid of anything else. I might even throw away this 6-8 shape just to make use of this 5 of characters that we got in our hand. One day I went out for a run in the morning. I went for a short run around outside. I got home. I drank the green juice as soon as I got home. And I genuinely was like, I'm gonna live forever. You know when you do something so unbelievably healthy that you're like, I'm built like a fucking temple, baby. And don't get me wrong, like this past weekend, we hung out with Beth's parents and we walked around a street fair. And like 15 minutes in, I was like, oh fuck, I gotta sit down. But I had to play it cool because I don't want her parents to think that I'm a complete bozo. right? I don't want our parents to think that I'm bozo gaming. I'm not bozo gaming. I'm not bozo gaming at all. I'm still not in shape, but I like doing healthy things, you know? I like doing healthy things. Drinking my little dumb bitch juices, you know? I don't like saying the B word. I like saying it when it refers to myself, but not to anyone else. That is genuinely the truth. That is genuinely the truth. I think we got to discard this. I think what I'm going to discard next is the 6 of bamboo. 6 of bamboo looking kind of zuzzy in her hand with the pants on the ground as well. Shane, hello. Dude, I would love to be wearing the cute sweater. I would absolutely love to be wearing the cute sweater. Hang on. What if we discarded this? It's a little bit risky. Right Lord might be going for orphans or something completely zuztastic, but we got 2 of the green dragons, right? They could be stuck with the last one, which is a little bit spooky. But we're just hoping to draw it or that it comes out from one of these other players. If I exercise in the morning, I become an undefeatable asshole all week. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Dare I discard the shiny red dragon? I'm gonna go for it. It passes. Let's go. It's hard because God promised us one thing but gave us another. You know what I mean? Not to sound like an edgy teen who just walked into Hot Topic for the first time ever, but like God promised us that if we exercised, we would get more energy. That is not true. That is not true. Kiwi, hello. When you were walking in the sand and there was only one set of footprints, that's when green juice was carrying you. Can I tell you something? The green juice is good, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm slowly starting to have a falling out with green juice. Also, by the way, all the west winds are gone. They literally can't be going for orphans. Left Lord is gonna sumo what seems to be like a good hand. Giant Robo Sloth, hello. It makes me have to go to the bathroom way too much, though. The green juice makes me have to go to the bathroom way too much. Wow. And they get 3 concealed triplets. That's kind of zuzzy. That's not something that you see every day. At least we're not sitting in the bozo seat, aka the dealer seat. Luna Leaf, hello. I haven't gone grocery shopping all week. I haven't gone grocery shopping, and it's genuinely eating me up inside. Lisa, you're tearing me apart, but genuinely so. Grocery shopping is one of the, you know what I think about grocery shopping? I'm about to speak some truth to power. You know what I think about grocery shopping? They should call it gross-ery shopping. Because of how much time it takes. It's one of those things where, like, my desire to not do it is literally infinite. Like, my desire to not do it is literally infinite, but I know it's actually, like, the most helpful thing. That is the thing that I think I want to do the least that helps my life the most. You know what I mean? Like, when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, stay alive today. I don't know how I'm gonna eat today. That is genuinely incredibly stressful. You know what I mean? I want my mind open. You know what I mean? I want to be able to have a clear head to think about big ideas. Like every person who just buys like 5 of the same outfit when they read about Steve Jobs for the first time. Yeah, I'm gonna get yeah, and then I'm gonna also come up with an iPhone. No, you're just gonna have 5 sweaters. But I like not having to think about what I'm gonna eat all day. You know what I mean? Having groceries, having food is kind of nice with it. If you'll allow me to suggest such a thing. The red 5 we actually can't accept. Hi friends, can't stay, but I was able to catch you son going off. Life Zero, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a nice night. Hot take, love grocery shopping. Okay, here are some of the benefits of grocery shopping. Number 1, you get some more green juices. Getting more green juices is kind of like sick. You know what I mean? That's just awesome. That's incredible. You know, I'm on that Sigma male grind set. I'm getting my juices. Sometimes too, at the grocery store, you get to see other kids doing, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying other kids as if I am a kid, but kids doing very cute things. For example, one time I was in a Trader Joe's, there was this kid that was like I knew I should have worn a sweater, and I was like, that's hilarious. That is so funny. You are a small child, but you are talking like an adult. I will never tire of that. And you know what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking to that child? I was like, hells yeah, brother, me too. I also, like, no matter how old you get, you might still struggle with whether or not you wear sweaters. You know, whether or not you are able to plan for the weather and dress accordingly. Some other small child cute things that can happen in the grocery store. Parthenax, hello, hello. Sometimes you see a baby and the baby's just going off. You know what I mean? The baby's looking around, overstimulated by all the bright lights and colors of the grocery store. They just go, la, 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 la. That is awesome. I love that. I love that so much. I don't know what to do here because we could get into a really, really quick tenpai, but we could also go for the half or the full flush in the character suit. Bio Music Man, hello, hello. Baby is in Times Square. Exactly. Exactly. The baby is like, I'm overstimulated right now. There's too much shit going on, man. Can't even keep track of who's my parent and who's not my parent. I don't have object permanence. Weeping for the death of everyone I know when they cover their face up. It's terrifying to be a baby. I'm waking up. I'm Jigglypuff. I tried to go grocery shopping and I noticed the checkout line was all the way to the back of the store. That is unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable. But this is the fricked up part. Corporations are like, well, if we understaff the store, we can make a little bit more money. I don't like that. I think that they should overstaff the store. I think that if you're a corporation, once in a while, you should endeavor to lose money. Look, I'm just an English major is the thing. I'm literally just an English major. I'm slamming the Riichi, dude. I'm slamming the Riichi. This is probably a little bad of me. This is probably a little bad of me, but let's have some mimosas. Let's have some mimosas while we're having tapas. You know what I mean? That's not a combination that is usually paired together. Let's drink a little Bloody Mary at brunch. I want to be a little bad. If I was a corporation, sometimes you would have to lose money. You know what I mean? If you just try to make money, I think that's where it steers you wrong. I'm no business analyst. I'm but a humble English major. But I think sometimes you should try to lose money to make the world a better place. I don't know. I assume though that like once you're a business owner and you make like a big heaping sack of money, you're walking up to Chase Bank like you're the Monopoly man. You got a huge sack full of $100 bills. If that's what's happening, then I'm sure that something changes in your brain chemistry, where no longer are you like, oh, you know what? I enjoy my provincial life with green juices and going to Trader Joe's and seeing babies go la 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 la. Like at a certain, like if you have that much money, then you're like, oh my god! Instead of green juice, what if we harvested the blood of marginalized people? Like, I'm sure it changes you. I'm sure it changes you. You know. I can only hope that I myself don't get changed, but who knows? I'm not saying I'm perfect. We're about to crest 4,000 YouTube subscribers. I'm about to start wearing sunglasses going into every cafe like, do you know who I am? You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. I'm saying that I could walk down this dark path too. I don't want to. I don't want to. If you often lose money, you can close your business. That's the ultimate end game. That's the ultimate end game. Speed run. Lose all of your money, any percent. FTX is currently the world record holder. He's topical. He's topical. What else is going on in my life? I don't know, dude. I did a bunch of chores today. It felt nice. I still haven't gone to the grocery store, but I did a lot of vacuuming today. You know what? You know what really needs disruption? Oh my god. I look at our irresponsible Riichi and look at Right Lord's incredibly responsible Riichi. That is terrifying. We absolutely lucked out there. We absolutely lucked out there. When I empty the vacuum into the when I empty the vacuum into the garbage bin, this is genuinely one of the most upsetting things in the universe. Okay? If you empty the vacuum into the garbage bin and then you like throw an orange that has maybe gone bad into the garbage, it'll kick up all the dust from the vacuum. And then you're like, oh my fucking God, I'm breathing in vacuum dust. I'm literally gonna die. I'm literally gonna die. I think that is an industry that needs disruption. If someone could put some Bitcoin in my garbage can or whatever to make it so that it never kicks up vacuum dust, I would be so happy, dude. Then you become the vacuum? Exactly. But my lungs aren't meant to filter out all that stuff. You know what I mean? Oh my God. We would have had the 7, 8, 9, but that's okay. We can still draw into a 5 or an 8 and that would be okay. It's okay. I think that we made the right move because we had a chance for a moment to wait on the 1 of circles or the 6 of characters. If you try hard enough, I bet you could do it. I don't even know. Sometimes what I do, and it's a little wasteful, not gonna lie. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do this. I don't even know. I don't want to end up in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. Although I suppose that we have a bunch of options here and that we wouldn't necessarily have to, right? Even if we draw into a 1, we could have thrown the 7. We never have to throw the 6. Sometimes what I do, it's a little bit wasteful, but I put some paper towels atop the vacuum dust, and then that's like, okay, a little blanket of security, a little blanket of safety, which is not that bad. It's not that bad. Did anyone see the new Mario game? I really want to get the new Mario game. I don't know if you saw this. Hear about this one, Kevin? That's my Jay Leno. It's awesome. You can be an elephant. Now, we are currently in Spooktober. We are in the spookiest month. Mario, the new Mario game, I'm not even sure if it's out yet, but I don't necessarily want to like ruin the sanctity of Spooky Month by playing the new Mario game. Wait, is it out? Oh, it might not even be out yet. I might be talking out my butt, but I thought it was like coming out really, really soon. I'm waking up, I'm releasing games. It's out on the 20th, but it's been leaked. Ah, that's pretty soon. Not gonna lie, that's 4 days away. That's pretty soon. It's not, I definitely want to play it, but I think that we might embark on that brand new adventure. Got me feeling like Pokemon Johto, the intro song. We might embark on that new adventure next month or something along those lines. I want to be Elephant Mario. That's honestly pretty pog. Not gonna lie. Okay, hang on. This is a terrifying situation. Tonight, folks, we dine in hell, baby. 3 people have now called Riichi. 3 people have now called Riichi. If a crosslord calls Riichi and it passes, then we get into a 4-way Riichi, which just results in the game being like the round ending in a draw. Honestly, we probably shouldn't have gone for that. Probably shouldn't have gone for that. Right, Lord, with an extremely responsible Riichi. Riichi, Pinfu, 2 red 5, and an Oradora for that farm to table Mongon. Yeah, extremely happy. Maybe you could wear a spooky costume while you play. I have a spooky costume. Oh my God. That is an incredible idea. My spooky costume arrived in the mail. I am extremely excited to don said costume. Can you be Jack Skellington? Well, that's the thing, Sally. Every Jack Skellington costume I saw online was $60. It was too expensive, man. Everybody knows that ever since I started doing Jack Skellington impressions, the kids love Jack Skellington now. The kids love Jack Skellington. And they jacked up the prices. They absolutely jacked up the prices. I went to the costume store and like one of the Halloween stores. Literally every single costume was $60 and I was like, "No. I will not be extorted here today. Thank you very much. I choose not to engage with this predatory pricing. What am I shopping at? Wizards of the Coast?" Just kidding, I love your game. So it's your fault everyone has to pay more for those costumes? What I'm saying is I probably contributed. What I'm saying is I might have done some insider trading where I bought stocks in Jack Skellington Halloween costumes, and then I started doing the impression, and now it's a nationwide sensation. I don't know why, but I feel really insecure today. Anybody else feel a little insecure today? I feel a little insecure today, man. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? This past weekend was pretty fun. This past weekend was genuinely pretty fun. We hung out with I just feel like nothing that I'm saying is interesting, man. You don't have to come for me. You don't have to come for me. I just dude, sometimes you just feel insecure, but that's okay. That's okay. It's genuinely okay. This weekend, this is kind of interesting. So it's only moderately interesting. If you're listening to this stream and you're driving right now, keep on driving. You don't have to pull over for nothing, okay? Nothing's gonna shock you about this. Triptych, hello, hello. Zoltan, hello, hello. Are you insecure because of your hair today? This is the messed up part. I actually think that my hair looks kind of good today. I think the hair's looking kind of good. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh yeah, this past weekend, we hung out with Beth's family. We got some awesome tacos here in sunny Southern California. This is a terrible Riichi. This is a terrible Riichi, but it's a zuzzy Riichi. It's a zuzzy Riichi, and I gotta go for it. It's a zuzzy Riichi. The Eastwind, ooh, it is so zuzzy that it is likely to come out if other people are looking to stay in Tenpai, right? Cold Light Oracle. We got some nice tacos. And then we went to get some soft serve ice cream. That was absolutely delightful. That was absolutely delightful. Dude, I went like ham on this ice cream order, by the way. Not only did I get some strawberry pomegranate ice cream, which was absolutely effing incredible, but I also got a topping. Like I was a child. I chose my ice cream free of inhibition. Zoltan, thank you for the 18 months. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Good luck in the Extra Life Open. I got some toppings in my ice cream. What did I get? Brownie bites. It was fucking incredible. It sent me into the heavens above, dude. It was incredible. It was, you got it. You absolutely got it. Why deny yourself the brownie bites in the little cup of ice cream? You don't have to. You don't have to, you know? Dude, there was this thing that I only discovered towards the end of my, oh my God. Are you seeing these draws, dude? I discovered a thing towards the end of my college career where that in the dining halls, they had hot fudge and ice cream. They had like a hot fudge dispenser. I was doing a motion like milking a cow. You don't, it wasn't like a udder that you could, that squeezed out hot fudge. It was just like a thing that you can press down more accurately. I think that you gotta put some toppings on ice cream. I think that ice cream by itself is okay, but ice cream with like a little crunch, like a drumstick perhaps, is just like God tier. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely sicko mode. They should make an udder though. I feel like people are missing the point of what I'm saying. Everyone's too fixated on the, wow, what if an udder could release hot fudge? Now everyone's gonna head over to DeviantArt to do some Googling. That's not what I'm trying to say. Oh my God, this hand was nuts, dude. We drew into, this hand was nothing mere moments ago. We drew into the greatest Riichi Pinfu I've ever seen. Just kidding, it's a very okay one, but we get to wait on a terminal. We hardly have any information that we put out in our Discord. This was an incredible turn of events. Talk more about the udder. Hey, if I had hot fudge at home, you could never get me to move. It's a joke about the udder situation that we find ourselves in. How utterly nonsensical. Pina, are you imagining a cow whose udders can release hot fudge? Lowish, it excites me psychologically. This is not good. A Crosslord is willing to chase our extremely responsible Riichi, by the way. Crosslord is willing to chase our extremely responsible Riichi. Ah! Okay, it's fine. It absolutely is fine. I was never worried for a second Valkyrie Light. Ice cream with a crunch is great. That's why I love pistachio ice cream. That sounds divine. That sounds heavenly. I hope that someone else plays safely around a crosslord and discards the one of circles. One of circles seems really, really safe. It's a terminal tile for gosh sakes. Melted chocolate and sprinkles, nod, nod. Oh my god, I can't believe I lost this hand. That is a heartbreaker for sure. That sounds delightful as well. That sounds delightful. We walked around. There was like a street festival going on. It was a nice way to spend a weekend. It was definitely a nice way to spend a weekend. Nothing too eventful though, but I think that's okay. It's like sometimes you gotta rest up, you know? I talked with my my grandparents in China. That was kind of cool. My dad literally grew up on a farm, so they were showing me like the corn harvest. And I don't know if you've ever seen like 300 things of corn before, but it's a pretty interesting sight to see 300. What is it? What is a unit of corn called? Like, what is it called when you just have a sprig of corn? You know what an ear of corn. Thank you. Hey, why? This is a joke, by the way. This is a joke. Why did the farmer have such good hearing? Why did the farmer have such good hearing? It's because they had ears of corn. It's good. It's good. It's good. Sit back, relax. You don't even have to tell another joke for the rest of the stream. I think that people got their money's worth today. English collective nouns are weird. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A school of fish, a pod of whales, a conglomerate of Riichi Mahjong players, a murder of crows. It was nice. It was nice to see all that corn inside my horn. Okay, 7 of characters seems to be safe. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna play safe around a crosswords Riichi. Maybe we can stay in 10 by for something zuzzy like 7 pairs, but I'm not gonna risk it. They're in last place right now. This is a dealer Riichi. I don't wanna dance with wolves today. I kind of want to play it safe and responsible. I'm not gonna dump my life savings into a meme stock. Gonna invest responsibly and have and still have no prospect economically, you know? That's kind of nice if you think about it. Not really, but it's okay. Okay, left floor discarding the 8 of bamboo, which is basically what we were thinking about discarding. We can always discard another 8. I know it hurts to tear up our hand a little bit. We can probably throw the green dragon. We can probably even throw the Westwind, the Vivian Westwind. Now, especially so, we can throw the green dragon, right? Is that why you are so corny? What would Austin Powers say if they were, what would Austin Powers say if they were a farmer? I'm corny, baby. I can't do Austin Powers, okay? Before you get mad at me, that is my best I'm corny. I don't know what Austin Powers sounds like, and I have seen the movie. I watched Austin Powers in high school. And at that point in my life, I was like a real goody two-shoes. And so I was like, I don't like that they're talking about shagging so much. You know what I mean? I genuinely was not a lot of fun in high school. I was thinking, like, as I was watching Austin Powers, like, you shouldn't be talking about that. That's very awkward. Like, you shouldn't make people uncomfortable. What if someone doesn't want to talk about shagging right now? You know? Speaking of shagging right now, like, zoink, Scoob! Yeah, Kana just had an excellent explanation of what Kabe is. But if you want me to explain, like, to give you an alternate definition, let's say that someone calls Riichi, right? And then on the table, we see like 4 copies of the 2 of bamboo out there. And we're looking for a safe tile. Well, if all the 2 of bamboos are gone, we can then deduce that nobody has a 2-3 of bamboo in their hand, making the 1 of bamboo a safe thing to throw away. So that is like, in essence, what Kabe is. How did you become so cool after high school? I don't know that I have. But I think, I don't know. I think I've always, I think I have a decent mix between caring desperately about what other people think of me, but sometimes not caring about what other people think of me at all. And I think I think that I've lucked into, or maybe have developed over years of meticulous crafting, a decent balance between the two, you know? I think in general, I'm like, I don't really give a frick what other people say. Of course, it hurts when people are mean to you. That's different. When someone leaves me a YouTube comment that's not very nice, I'm like, that's genuinely very hurtful. I'm a sensitive person. It's one of my, I think it's one of my biggest strengths and one of my biggest weaknesses, genuinely. But I don't give a frick about what other people think. That's why I'm willing to share my Jack Skellington impersonation with you. That's why I'm willing to share my Family Guy impersonations with you. Yukiona, hello. I don't want to also talk about, dude, I'm feeling so insecure today. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what happened to me. Why do I have zero self-confidence all of a sudden? Am I not drinking enough green juice? I'm trying to be healthy, dude. What was I gonna say? Oh, I don't want to trod over the things that I'm gonna talk about in the upcoming YouTube videos too. So my brain is constantly doing like double checking, you know what I mean? It's like it's like not very efficient coding in the brain right now. What am I? The source code to Yandere Simulator? That's right. He knows about the online discourse, although it's probably hurting him deep down. Maybe too much green juice? I think so. I think the green juice is making me too self-aware. But it was nice to do the puzzle this past weekend. We didn't really do much besides the puzzle. And you know what? That was a-okay. Hang on, what am I actually discarding here? I did not even realize that the 5 of bamboo was the Dora. Yeah, I definitely wanted to go for this hand, but our hand was not allowing me to do that. Riichi, oh, thank God this wasn't 678 Sanshoku, by the way. If they had the Sanshoku, that would have been extremely devastating. But now we slide into South 4 like I'm Adam Levine sliding into people's Instagram DMs. Holy frick, holy frickin' frick. That 4th place of yours in the dealer seat in South 4 is ridiculous. Dude, I think I'm gonna be a grouch this year. I genuinely think that I'm gonna be a grouch this year. I usually am a grouch, but can I get a 1 in chat if you enjoy handing out Halloween candy? Like on Halloween? And can I get a 2 in chat if you're like, nah, I don't know if that's for me necessarily. I'm a lights off kind of a person. What is this, me having sex? No, it's just... So people in here generally like to hand out candy. All right, that's fair. That's fair. I just don't want to do that emotional labor. You know what I mean? A kid might be like, you know, really like wanting a compliment about their outfit. I don't know, man. I just don't want to parent other people's kids for them. You know what I mean? I do enough of that in League of Legends. Hey, yo! I would love to cheat that, but unfortunately we can't. All right, I mean, this is not bad. So we either draw into a 5 or an 8 of circles, and we call a Riichi just waiting on the 3 of circles, or we draw into a 3 of circles, and we're so happy to call a Riichi Pinfu as the dealer. Free candy in this economy, you're absolutely correct. That's something that I've been neglecting. I don't know. I might put like a bowl out. You know what I mean? I might put a bowl out as I usually do, as in the past I have done. But I don't know. I don't wish to interact with kids that much. Can I tell you something? So I talk about this in an upcoming YouTube video. But it is genuinely like so interesting to me. So I ask for your forgiveness. Call me Alphaba in Wicked, the way I ask forgiveness for the things that dun. But none of it seems to matter because I pog. Okay. I ask forgiveness for talking about this. What is gonna be twice in a row, come like Wednesday or Thursday. I watched this awesome Hang on, do I play it safe here? I think I do, but I think the 1 is safe enough. Oh my god, I don't even know what's happening anymore. I can't even tell what's happening. Do I just Bing fold here? If I Bing fold here, I probably can stay in 3rd place. I probably can stay in 3rd place. It's not amazing. Or I can like go for greatness. I can legitimately go for greatness. I'll wait 1 turn. If this deals me in, I will be so sad. I might not have what it takes to be a Mahjong player anymore. Okay, Right Lord also... I don't think I played that badly. I don't think I played that badly. Unbelievable. Un-effing believable. I'm not gonna even show you the ELA right now. I'm not gonna even show you the ELA right now. Let's just say it'll be surprising. It'll be surprising, right? Was that whole match just sumos? We can take a look. We can take a look. Take a look at my match log. It's the only one I got. Ba-da-da-da. I ronned. And then I did not deal in for the rest of the game. And I somehow got 4th place, dude. Ah! That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's get back in there. Let's get back in there. Slash prediction. I watched this awesome video essay about League of Legends. Because I think I told you this. I was like in a game of ARAM, which is not competitive. It's supposed to be fun. And then within like 30 seconds of loading in, one person said to another person, I don't even know if they're talking to me. You deserve the death penalty. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I was watching a lot of video essays about League in general and how it's like legit addicting. Like it could be addicting, right? And one of the essays that I watched was incredible. It was by this user named That Jess, and she was talking about how abuse keeps you in League of Legends. Because when you leave a match, you get punished for leaving a match, right? But when, like, but what that does basically is make it so that if someone calls you like a racial slur in the game, you have to stay in that game. Because you will be punished just as much as the person saying the racial slur if you leave the game. And that just causes like this horrible, horrible power imbalance where if a teenager wanted to hold me hostage, they could. They could. You know what I mean? And I was like, it really clicked for me. The way that the punitive system is set up in League of Legends, how it is genuinely like the most unfun thing in the world. A lot clicked for me there. And then I watched this other YouTube essay. About this guy who was talking about his League addiction. And he was like, the next time you load into League of Legends, just try to pay attention to like all the sounds and sparkles and you know, sound effects. They all sound really satisfying, right? It's like slots. It like genuinely is that dopaminergic hit every single time. Be there. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I turn off all chat. I turn off all chat too. But I don't know. I still just don't like the kind of behavior that it incentivizes, right? What if I like to be punished? Then League of Legends is definitely the thing. Definitely the thing. If you're into psychological torment, hell yeah, brother. They did add a thing where if you report someone and they get banned, you get a message telling you that someone you reported got. Oishi, I am such a good citizen in the 1984 justice system that is League of Legends. I am literally such a good citizen in League of Legends. I always report people if they do something naughty, and I never get that message. It is so upsetty spaghetti, I cannot even tell you. It is very upsetty spaghetti. Did you do anything to offend the Mahjong gods? I did just openly piss on a set of Mahjong tiles the other day. That's a lie, by the way. That's a lie. I am exaggerating for comedic effect. I'm exaggerating because I don't think I've done anything to PO the Mahjong gods. So yeah, I think now I can look a little bit more critically at League of Legends and the reasons that I play it and the reasons why sometimes it just genuinely hurts so much to play the game, you know? It tries fast, it tries fast. Okay, this is a very spicy round where I was like, I don't think we're gonna win this round. I don't think we're gonna win this round. So I was trying to get rid of my dangerous tiles as fast as possible, you know? Oh, I think Left Lord is rocking one of the new skins in the game. I think this is one of the, maybe this is like a newer event or something. I'm not exactly sure where that comes from or where it comes from, Cotton Eye Joe's. Luckily, it never hurts to play Mahjong in contrast to League of Legends. Yeah, Mahjong is a game where you never get punished, dude. Where you definitely never get punished for anything ever. Mahjong is a game of skill, and that's why I love playing it. I think overall, though, I don't know why it feels... I feel kind of crazy today. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get a lot of... maybe I didn't get a lot of rest. Oh, you know what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking this past weekend? And I want to approach this subject with a lot of like caution and with a good degree of like carefulness. I think I really want to go take a test to see whether I am neurodivergent or not, because I think I really am. I think I really am. And I've been told that there are tests online where you can like go for it, you know? I don't know if they're like medically grade tests, right? For example, we've all done which Hogwarts house do I belong to on BuzzFeed. But that is not, you know I'm not a Hufflepuff. Come on, it's not true. I'm a main character. I mean, I'm in Gryffindor. Yeah. But you know what's kind of been nice about thinking like, oh my God, I might be neurodivergent. Like, you know what's genuinely been really nice about that? Is that lately I'll like feel something or I'll struggle with something. And then I'll be like, oh my God, there's a chance that this isn't my fault. There's a chance that this just isn't my fault. You know what I mean? I think that's a very powerful idea, because even if you are not debating whether or not you are neurodivergent or not, that level of grace should be something that we always extend to ourselves. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Hufflepuff gang, rise up. Ay. Whoa! This hand is kind of weird. I don't know if... No, we have to go normal mode, though. I know this hand looks really good, but we have to go normal mode. What if you do the test and it comes back negative? That'd be devastating. That would genuinely break my heart. That would genuinely break my heart. Because then it'd be like, oh, fuck. It's all my fault. Kenny, hello. Shadow anime, hello. You know what? I'm going to keep the white dragon. I'm going to keep this blue eyes white dragon, see what's going on. Nathan, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Zoltan, that's a good point too. I think accepting your emotions is definitely helpful. I don't think it's ever unhelpful, but it's a really hard thing to do. It is definitely a hard thing to do. What is this? Keep up a meaningful conversation while we're having Thanksgiving at my in-laws? I think that is like one of the major things that I'm learning as an adult. You know what I mean? One of the major things I'm learning as an adult. All triplets, by the way. He's greedy. Oh, we could have accepted the Dora had we kept the 5-6. Oh, and it would have been perfect Ishan 10 had we kept the 5-6 and thrown away a 3 or a 4. But have you considered all triplets, baby? C-Wind, Prevalent Wind, all triplets, baby. Holy moly, he's greedy. Baby, you got lucky because you're rocking with the best. One of the things that I have been learning as an adult And Oishi, I would love a manga recommendation, but I would ask that it comes in the Discord. Otherwise, it's gonna go in one ear and out the other. I'll try to remember, but I'll absolutely forget. No, absolutely not. I want to end up in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. I'm also going all triplets, baby. This is so greedy. I think this is wrong because we're also in the dealer seat and the point totals are pretty close. But basically, we've called Riichi at this point, right? Basically, we've called Riichi. Like, I'm not going to fold this hand no matter what. It's a guaranteed Mongon. Seat win, prevalent win, all triplets. One of the things I've learned as an adult that I'm trying to tell myself just so that I can fucking make it through every day, that I can exist every day, is the following. There's no way that everything is my fault. Do you know what I mean? There's no way that everything is my fault. And this might sound like nothing to you, but you have to understand that in general, okay, throwing the Dora is pretty zuzzy, but it's okay. In general, if anything happens, if, for example, I meet someone else and they are thirsty, and I don't mean like, can I see some feet? No, I mean just like they want a sip of water. If I meet someone at a cafe and they're thirsty, my brain will genuinely, for a second, no, everything, my brain will be like, this is your fault. This is somehow your fault. And I'm learning as an adult that maybe things are not my fault, you know? That not everything is my fault. Some things are my fault, for sure. For sure. Dealing into misplaying in League of Legends, Riichi Mahjong, definitely. Sometimes those things are my fault. But in general, not everything is my fault. That just can't be the case, you know? The Forbidden Yaku, indeed. I mean, this is a zuzzy hand, right? We got 2 copies of the Dora, but it's hard to make use of all this Dora. What are you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside your hand? I don't know. I'm gonna get you banned. Get you love banned in my hand. Sometimes misplaying isn't your fault either. Kiwi, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Sometimes the Mahjong gods are just like, hey, I'm having a bad day. I'm gonna go take it out on you, Sung. I'm like, that's pretty unfair, but okay. But okay. Can I have a Yakuman tomorrow, maybe? No? Never? Oh, okay. All right, I'll keep playing. Now I can use them. That's true. All we needed to draw was the 3 of circles. Another 1 of circles would have been okay as well, but this is a pretty nice situation, right? Can wait on a 1 or a 4. Both of those would make our hand pretty useful. I'm also not gonna shy away necessarily from the full flush in the circle suit. It's not super likely. It's not super likely, but it could happen. Sometimes you just randomly disconnect and lose in an easily winnable game and then quit Mahjong for 3 months. That is tough. When the McDonald's Wi-Fi gods smite you down, and by McDonald's Wi-Fi, I mean any internet service provider in this monopoly of this great nation, you know? That definitely hurts. That definitely hurts. I'm telling you right now, by the way, you're watching this hand. You're watching this hand go dripping down the drain, by the way. You're watching this hand go dripping down the drain because we have not drawn a good tile in the last 5 years. Call me Anna Kendrick. I'm going to discard the red 5 against my better judgment because I need to get into Tenpai, dude. I genuinely need to get into Tenpai. There's also the potential for 7 pairs. Don't get me wrong. Potential for 7 pairs, 7 layers even is definitely there. You want to know what the nut draw is right now? Nut draw is the 6 of characters. 6 of characters would allow us to go Riichi Pinfu with a chance at pure double sequence. It's a little bit scary. A crossroad could be going for a half or a full flush in the character suit. They haven't discarded. I mean, they're starting to discard some now. Even all the more terrifying. Have you considered going goblin mode? the Clippy from Microsoft Word shows up. Hey, it looks like you're really struggling with Riichi Mahjong. Have you considered going goblin mode? Have you considered abandoning your humanity for one short moment? I think I call Riichi no matter what, right? I mean, I'm watching this 6 of characters come on by and it hurts. How many 6s are gone? 2 of the 6 of characters are gone. They're dripping down the drain. Maybe at this point, yeah. You know what we do? We chi just to get into Tenpai for the exhaustive draw. I genuinely do not believe in myself. I don't believe in this hand enough to make it. We have to make some concessions, right? R&B voice, these are my concessions. Even though we had an incredibly valuable hand, we have to play to the situation that we're in, you know? This hand is not that bad. We got a few decent shapes at least. A few decent shapes. What am I? A C-level student in a geometry class, the way that my shapes are kind of decent? I was also thinking about this. Believe in the chat that believes in you. Kenny, how do I get my mods to stop doubting everything that I do? How do I get my mods to stop voting for next to their name? I was thinking about online interaction a lot. So this is a little bit of a walk, but okay. You know what? I've been doing too many philosophical tangents lately. I gotta say a joke before I say something funny. Choose different mods. I can't. We signed a blood oath. It was a whole thing. Here's a joke. Why did the gamer... Oh, hang on. I gotta focus up for a second. I don't think I pushed for this hand. I know we're drawing some decent tiles. I don't think we pushed for this hand. The early Riichi is just too scary. Why did the gamer have such psychological distress when things weren't going their way? Why did the gamer struggle or experience so much psychological distress when things weren't going their way? Because they had control issues. We just got fucking owned, by the way. We just got absolutely fucking destroyed. So, now I can talk my shit. Now that everyone's yucking it up, now that everyone's, ha ha ha, you sung very funny. That is how I imagine that everyone in chat sounds when I tell a funny joke. That is how I imagine everyone sounds. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. This hand is not very good, but I don't necessarily, I think we can get rid of the 3. Accurate. Everyone kind of sounds like a Keebler elf in one of those cookie commercials. You know what I mean? I was watching a video essay about the rise and the downfall of Patreon. Patreon is a platform that I am accustomed to, right? And the video essay's thesis, Cruel Angel's video essay thesis, by the way. This video essay's thesis was like, the app has just lost its focus. Like, it's trying to do everything. It's trying to be a video hosting. It's trying to be a merch store. When in reality, they just got to work on the thing that made them good in the first place. It's a process called enshittification, where apps try to be so many things that they start failing at the thing that made them good in the first place. That was the term that was coined and being used. And on the one hand, I'm like, yes, that, you know, this definitely impacts creators. This is important. It impacts people. And, you know, I feel relatively passionate about it, right? As much as one does. And also they were arguing like Patreon like accumulated millions and millions of dollars in VC funding, and that funding means that they have to have a return on their investment. So you have to like milk more money out of the user base, right? So I was like I'm thinking about this, and then today I was watching a video about the Patreon like changes and the announcement from Jack Conte, the CEO, one of the front musicians in Pomplamoose, the band. And in the comments, the people were like addressing this, like, hey Jack, could you talk about the enshittification about about your platform. And on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, you do have a right to complain. You do have a right to complain. But on the other hand, and I think it's because I've received YouTube comments, so I think about it a little bit critically, right? I'm like, dude, this, like, YouTube comments are so condescending sometimes because they hide behind the veil of morality. They hide behind the morality of like, well, I'm fucking correct. So as a result, because I'm logically in the right, you have to, like, this is an okay thing to say. And as a result, you get this condescending, like, you get this condescending thing. I was talking to Beth about it, and she was like, yeah, because it implies that the commenter knows better. As if the CEO of Patreon wasn't thinking about this. And they could not be. They could not be, you know? But there's a condescendingness that just really, like, really rubs me the wrong way. And then the same thing, I was watching a video essay about, like, a more social justice-y kind of topic. And at the end of the video essay, they were talking to, like, a celebrity, right? And they were like, celebrity, if you're somehow watching this, I hope that you learn from this and that you give back as well. And I was like, on the one hand, I agree with your argument, but why do people on the internet just fucking assume that they know better? Then, I mean, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. You know? I think about this in my spare time. When I'm not thinking things like, I'm waking up, I'm Jigglypuff, whoa. When I'm not thinking those thoughts, I'm thinking about, like, social interactions on the internet. And how, like, on the one hand, you might be right, but, like, the tone on the fucking internet is just, like, something that I cannot understand. Perhaps people virtue signal to get attention. I want to be careful because I think sometimes virtue signaling is just calling attention to a problem that needs to be talked about. But sometimes it is virtue signaling. I don't know. I think more often than not, if I had to guess, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know how much I trust people anymore, you know? Yeah, I had no idea of the Pomplamoose Patreon connection. It's pretty wild when you think about it, right? A lot of the comments in the video in like the Pomplamoose covers is like, holy moly, is that Jack Conti, CEO of Patreon? Riichi Ipats, Sumo, Pinfu, all simples, no Oradora. Are you effing kidding me? Pull up the Washizu. Kevin, pull up the Washizu. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Now we're in the dealer's seat. This hand was not made for you and me. This hand is awful, man. Look at this handsome boy moralizing on his platform, so handsome and profound. First of all, Lightspeed Sloth, check your PayPal. Thank you for giving me the comment that I exactly wanted. Second of all, I realized that I'm doing the same thing. I'm just talking about morality as if I know any better, but yeah, I don't. I know that I don't. But I'm also trying to look at things critically. This hand is my last 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks since I drew since I called a Ron. Something, I cannot sumo. Okay, this is not bad. We're slowly but surely getting there. Maybe Riichi Pinfu red 5. That'd be kind of nice with it. Okay, I mean, this is something, right? We got a weird shape here. A weird shape here, a woof here, a woof there. You're allowed to muse morality. That's so true. Hey, instead of supermassive black hole, what if muse was like supermassive what if? That is barely a joke. That is barely a joke. Anyone with me? That was barely a joke. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown the 3 there, but now we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. The nut draw, 8 of circles. I maybe should have been a little bit more careful. 8 of circles is not very likely to come home from the war, right? 2 8 of circles already lost in the sauce. It could be all simples as well, and you're right. We could easily improve this as well. You know what? I do like the idea of all simples, right? I do like the idea of all simples. I don't know if I'm in love with that idea, only because this is the only pair that we have in our hand right now. I know that I could tear this up, but that would cause too much emotional damage. Jeremy pivoting away from the 7-9 and towards this 2-4. I think it is slightly more likely that we draw a 3 of circles than an 8 of circles. And as a result, this is what I'm going for. I would love to call Riichi with this hand on a double-sided weight. That would be all that I need. Dude, not even just that. We could call Riichi on a double-sided weight and win off of the Dora tile as well. I'm not gonna con that. Not gonna con that. Why? Because I'm a responsible gamer. I don't want to lose even harder than I am now. Eastwind is kind of weird that it's gone so late and that it's still somehow a Zuzzy live tile, right? Here we go. This is it. I have to. I'm so sorry. My hands are literally tied right now. My hands are literally tied like I'm a prisoner in the 1800s. I don't know if they... okay, there's the 7-8-9 that we would have had, I guess. Hiccuping because I'm trying to talk while swallowing. Oh no, I think I have the hiccups now. Oh no, it feels so bad, dude. Oh, it feels so tight in my chest. Oh my god. Oh, I'm burping and stuff. I don't think that they had... oh my god. It's a fucking nightmare. Help me. Help me. Help me, I'm scared. Help me. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do with the hiccups, man. It's been so long since I've had the hiccups. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please stop. Please stop. Please. Please stop. It hurts so much. These are the hiccups that are not just like, oh, cute hiccup. These are like, I'm croaking like a frog, and it hurts my chest every time. Please. Please, can someone scare me in the chat, please? Oh, can someone scare me in the chat? Oh my god. Hold my breath. Here we go. Okay, I'll hold my breath. Let me just edit this. Let me just edit this. Holding breath because hiccups, please. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hold my breath for a while. Are you seeing this hand though? This hand is kind of zuzzy with it. But you can't make me laugh. The bark, I heard. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck you.
Very cool.
Swallow a spoonful of peanut butter always works for me. I think I have peanut butter. But peanut butter takes a while to go down though, right? I mean, I could go for it. And not only that, like, that's kind of based because even if it doesn't work, I get to eat some peanut butter. Okay, after this game, if I still have the hiccups, I think they're ceasing. I think there's a little bit of a ceasefire in the hiccups in my chest right now. I could just cheat this, and I think I might go for it. Why? 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence, all simples. Like, we're one tile away from a pretty nice tenpai, right? Mahjong and Mukbang Monday. Alright, hey everyone, today I'm gonna be eating a giant spoonful of peanut butter. Remember to make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see me eat maybe like a spoonful of jelly next time or something. Hiccups are gone, thank God. I'm so scared. Oh my god, this is like the epilogue of a horror movie or like a zombie movie where it's like, we're safe, we're all safe now. Oh my god. Very scary. CBS, very scary. I don't even know if I want this tenpai. Like, we could pawn into a 7 of bamboo and it'd be okay. Left Lord calls the Riichi. That's terrifying news for me. I was just trying to stay in the dealer seat, you know? I was trying to stay in the dealer seat, trying to live life on the edge. This is sickening to my stomach right now. Genuinely sickening that I might have to fold here, but I think I might have to. If they sumo here and I'm in the bozo seat, this is definitely gonna hurt. Yep, this is definitely gonna hurt. At least they don't hit Oradora here. Riichi sumo 1 Dora in their hand, no Albumon. I pay out 2,000 points. Oh, they're my direct enemy. Oh, the misery. Every single Riichi is my enemy. Dude, this hurts an unbelievable amount. This hurts an unbelievable amount right now. Can I get a 1 in chat if you're experiencing like a deep pain somewhere in your heart or your soul? Cause like I'm trying my best right now. I'm trying to be a responsible citizen. I'm trying to play Riichi Mahjong. Trying for it to all be okay, you know? And look at this. We're in pain, brother. We're absolutely in pain. You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking? Oh, some doubters are, if you're doubting, you're really, really happy. I suppose, that's fair. Doubters have to eat as well. Doubters have to eat as well. What is the nut draw right now? I mean, these are okay draws for sure. The one nut draw that saves us is another red dragon. Another red dragon genuinely saves me right now. Your dragons saved me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't even give a shit about this 5 of circles. Sorry. Doubters are already full squishy arm. How could you say such an accurate thing? Here's the thing. If I Riichi this hand, Riichi Pinfu red 5, Riichi Pinfu red 5 excites me not. It excites me not. If we Riichi Pinfu red 5, it doesn't even matter. Even if we, oh, fuck you. Oh my God. I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this is right, but like, I can't. It doesn't even matter. Riichi Pinfu red 5 literally does not matter. Sure. Okay, Riichi Pinfu red 5 now kinda matters, but we've already torn up our hand. We've torn up our hand like where a handwritten letter to us from our ex-husband. Where did that come from? I don't know. It just came from a deep place within me. Riichi Pinfu red 5. Oh, the misery. Every single Riichi is my enemy. Pay out the fucking doubters. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lamau commiserating. A commiserating Lamau. I'll take it. I'll even take a solemn Rafflecopter. I dealt in this hand. Because I had to, dude. I legitimately had to. Oh my God, like we very well, we could have just won this hand too. Maybe it was too greedy to go for all triplets there. And then I was such a good boy for the rest of the game. I was such a good boy for the rest of the game too. That's another technique to get rid of the hiccups, the groan. Yeah, hey fam. Hey YouTube, here's a tutorial about how to get rid of hiccups. Ever try experiencing psychological pain? And letting out a wail that just represents the death of your human spirit? Ever consider that one, folks? Welcome to hell, where Chad will be your tour guide power. At least there's a guide. At least there's a guide. Start up the channel points prediction. Please, I'm begging you. I would like to win a game. Boobs gas, hello. I understand nothing about Mahjong, but I love you, Sung. How am I feeling lately? I was really happy because on today's YouTube video, I was wearing a woman's sweater and I was talking all about that. And people were just like really nice about it. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? Gender is a prison. It genuinely is. I think that everyone just wants more freedom to express themselves however they would like to. You know what I mean? And that was kind of nice. That was just kind of nice, like, to put it in the worst way possible, like a nice, like, faith in humanity restored a little bit. Crits, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Can't wait for cybernetics. We get to look like wherever we want. I can't wait for Cyberpunk 2027 to be real so that I can clip through vehicles and T-pose really menacingly in public. That's the cyberpunk that I want to live in. 7 Up, thank you. IVB, thank you. It's genuine bastes? I'm receiving genuine bastes in the chat? Hey, why was the chicken meat? Why was the chicken meat so respected online? Why was the chicken meat so respected online? Because it was very basted. Because it was based. Like in the cooking process, someone basted this fucking chicken. Oh, the misery. Every single joke is my enemy. Ghost Punk, thank you for the 4 months. Mahjong Soul is holding my... Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that, Ghost Punk. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. I meant dwarfed up. Yo, can I tell you the funniest fucking thing that I've ever said, maybe? So Beth and I were driving around this weekend, and we saw this food truck that like sold shawarma, right? And on the back of the food truck, what they had written was, "It's shawarma time." And so we saw this, and then I said to Beth, and then they proceeded to shawarm all over me. Look, I know that anecdote genuinely boils down to, hey chat, I said a funny thing. I know that that's what that boils down to. I'm not Riichiing this hand. It's a terrible weight, and it's a Riichi only hand. This is a hand that I fold 11 times out of 10. Anytime is shawarma time. That's so true. Genuinely true, by the way. If you believe hard enough, anytime is shawarma time. Lost in translation, Bill Murray voice. Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty special. That's pretty special. That you just don't see that often. You know what I mean? You just don't see that often. What happened if 4 players call Riichi, and that the 4th player who calls Riichi, if their tile is not slurped on or morbed on or swarmed on, then it's an exhaustive draw, basically. It just goes to exhaustive draw. That was cool. Bread Bowl, have a nice night. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. And now look at all the Riichi sticks from the night before. You're absolutely right, 7 Up. This is definitely a round that we want to win. This is hugely a round that we want to win. I'm even going to throw the 5 of circles because my tile acceptancy is not great right now. What do we want to see? 7 of Cirques would be pretty nice. 7 of Cirques du Soleil would even be nicer. I bet you see some fantastic stuff in there. Any good tile would also be nice. I don't know if anyone's seeing the absolute detritus we're going for, or that we've been granted. Oh, thank you. A 4 and a 7. Thank you. 2 tiles that don't talk to each other at all. Thank you. So much frass. This is indeed too much frass. All that frass inside my class. Here we go. 1 tile away from Tenpai. What we want to see is a 1 of circles or a 4 of circles. Or we can do a little bit of a Jeremy Pivens if we draw something around this 7. We can get rid of this 8-9 shape, which would also be pretty sick nast. Sorry for the language. The 5 of circles is not what we're looking for, unfortunately. We would have had a pair of the 5 of circles, but I think going for that would have been too greedy. What am I? An intern at Goldman Sachs? Absolutely not. I live a very moral and based life, like some chickens I know. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food? Because you know what I was thinking? Because I was thinking about the chicken and all this stuff. If my parents come up for Thanksgiving this year, I'm gonna go look online and I'm just gonna Google like the restaurants that are providing Thanksgiving meals that you can take home the day before and heat up in the oven. But if I do that, I kind of want to go to a Chinese restaurant and like get like a duck or something, right? But if you go to a Chinese restaurant, they're probably not gonna have like stuffing, you know? There's gonna be some things that are missing from the table, from your mise en place or whatever it's called. I studied abroad in France too, and I don't know. I think that stuffing would be the thing that I miss the most. Call me a protagonist in the musical Next to Normal the way I would miss those mountains. If you understood that reference, you are legally obligated to drop a 1 in the chat right now. I love Duck. Duck is incredible. Hey, what did one bird say to the other bird when they were about to fly into a pillar? Hey, duck. Oh, the misery. Stuffing is so easy. It's just bread. I'm so scared. I'm so scared because I don't know. I'm scared of cooking because I'm a perfectionist and I don't want to screw up, you know? And then it's like, oh, you screwed up because you haven't been cooking your entire life. So it's all your fault. And I'm like, psychological pain. I don't want this psychological pain right now, dude. That was funny, not gonna lie. People are straight up ROFLing on the floor right now. Just took out Tomato Town, by the way. Are you seeing the sheer amount of Riichi sticks that are still left over on the table? Holy, and I cannot stress this enough, guacamole. I always wanted to make a goose, but it's like $30 a pound. Excuse me? $30 a pound? What is this? Inflation? Kind of cool. Kind of a funny joke. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. Kind of cool. Kind of funny. Kind of flirty. If you're an economist, I guess. My family melts a wheel of brie, then cooks almonds in butter. What? This sounds to me like the most incredible fucking thing in the world. Add rosemary sprig. You're adding a sprig of corn in there? Holy moly, that sounds good. Dude, that's the thing. Cheese, kind of indulgent. Am I right? Like if you add cheese to a Korean barbecue, like dish, if you add cheese to meat at Korean barbecue, there's no other word for it outside of sheer indulgence. You know what I mean? Come with me and some cheese, and we'll be in a world of pure indulgence. Pog your champs and your hamps for this yummy revelation. We had cheese fondue as a part of last Thanksgiving. It was delicious. It was fantastic. Last Thanksgiving, I melted some cheese, but they only laughed at me. They gave it a wheeze. This it's fun making song parodies. I'm waking up. I'm Jigglypuff. Whoa. The reason that I think that song from Imagine Dragons is like so funny to me is because Imagine Dragons does not like slowly build into something incredible. Like it does not slowly build into like rising intensity. What they oh, just a city boy. Like, no, there's none of that. There's just like, I'm waking up. Fuck! Like, you know what I mean? They just go straight for the fucking moon at the start of their songs. I respect the fuck out of that. We don't have time to know where you were born, south of wherever city that is. I want to know if you're waking up and if you're Jigglypuff or not. Hylas, I got a grade for it. You know what I mean? I gotta prove some of these doubters with the 4s next to their name. I gotta prove some of them wrong. Oh, a Pinfu only hand that eats up my awesome hand, and they get all the Riichi sticks that are on the table. Nom 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 nom. I love being punished, Riichi Mahjong. Please, thank you. Thank you. What are dynamics? Forte all the way? Exactly. You know, the contrast between forte and piano is nice. You know what's even nicer? The contrast between forte and fortissimo. That's all you need. That's enough shades of different, that's enough dynamic intrigue for today's audience. SHPP, hello. I'm waking up. Ay. All right, sixes and nines may break my spine, but words will never hurt me. I'm a Will Forte guy myself. Dude, you know what I've been watching on YouTube lately? Classical piano masterclasses with professional musicians. Wow, the chat's flying right now. You sung, that's such a sexy hobby. You're so deep and artistic and cool. Real viewer 42069. Oh my god, you sung. You're such like a cultured individual. I'm a little intimidated just talking to you right now because you seem really, really cool and artsy. Well, I guess so. I don't know. The reason that I like watching the piano masterclasses is because even though I don't play piano as seriously anymore, most of it's Riichi Mahjong song parodies. Oh my god, they just handed me the keys to the kingdom. Let's go! You gotta slam the Riichi, brother. 2 chances at Oradora. Riichi 2 Dora in my hand. This is why you don't con, friends. This is why you do not con, baby. You seem really cool. Even though you piss on your shorts, it's okay because it dries really fast. Even though I don't play piano that seriously, I still know how to talk the talk, right? And so I was watching one about Scriabin's Etude Opus 90 number 5. I think that's it, but I'm not sure. And they were talking, and then one of the professional pianists is describing it as like, if you're a bird who has like an injured wing, you're like on a death spiral, and this is how you want to play it. And and he was saying all this stuff, and I was like, on the one hand, this is pretentious as fuck, baby. You know what I mean? This is pretentious as fuck. I don't believe you, you know? Like, the end result is still a subjective piece of art. But on the other hand, I genuinely think that comparison and those notes and those not notes as in like criticisms or suggestions, like those ideas can genuinely make a piece sound so much better, you know? And so on the one hand, I'm like, this is pretentious as fuck. I'm a person of the people, you know what I mean? I'm a himbo of the people. On the other hand, I'm like, dude, I love pretentious as fuck stuff, especially when it comes to music and art. I love people that treat music and art seriously, because otherwise, like, we wouldn't have so many things, you know? Scriabin does slap though? Absolutely. Wake up, honey. New atonal wailing melody just dropped. It's not even atonal. It's still, but it's a haunting refrain. Okay, me and Left Lord still sticking into it, but I had to go for that one. Also, finally out of East 1, by the way. I left one Riichi stick on the table from the night before. I would love to reclaim that. Come for the Mahjong psychological torture. Stay for the music theory discussions. It's nice. I like music theory. I like music theory a lot. I don't have anything much to say after that. Are you seeing the amount of the sheer amount of triplets that we have in our hand right now? Are you kidding me? I think that music theory sometimes is like, you can get a little lost in the sauce, you know? You can describe music theory for forever, but it's sometimes nice to just like play music, you know? I know that's what most people think. What do we want to see right now? So it might not seem like it, but we're actually 1 tile away from Tenpai. If we draw into a 2 or a 4, I'm waking up. If we jump to a 2 or a 4, we get to call Riichi, waiting on the 8 of characters. It's still fairly early on in the game, but you know what? I think that we probably wouldn't call the Riichi. It doesn't seem like people are going to discard the 8. I mean, 1's already gone, but 1's already gone. I'm waking up. I'm calling Riichi. Whoa. I guess I'm doing it. It's an early enough Riichi. We got our... Oh! Okay. I'm so sorry, but I think I think something has changed within me. I'm pogging up right now. You know what I realized with that one turn of events? Our crossword right now, it's their turn to suffer. You know what I mean? In this great game of Riichi Mahjong, in this merry-go-round of life, Howl's Moving Castle reference, we just take turns suffering. And right now, the stars have aligned. It is a crossword's turn to drink the suffering juice. I have been steeped in suffering juice for the last 5 years. Call me Anna Kendrick. I can no longer stand it. But you, a crosslord, maybe you can take this cup from my hands. Okay, nothing doing right now with our hand. Maybe this is a nice little Riichi Pinfu. I mean, we got some stuff, right? We got Doro, we got Red 5. We have decent enough shapes. Haven't drawn anything super duper useful. Left Lord might just be going for all simples, try to stay in that dealer seat. Okay, this is terrible for us. This is terrible for us. Now we drew into our C-Win, but it's just a little too late. Look at this. It's a dead tile right now. We could still use it as our pair, but we have so many pairs in our hand. Wow, am I really going for this? No, I cannot. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. We have the potential to do 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, and we can always throw the 6 later. Or we have the potential to draw into a 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, which would taste even better. Probably some kind of Riichi with this as our pair. Unfortunately, that means we can't exactly do Riichi Pinfu shenanigans, but that's okay. Left Lord is going for it. Maybe they're going for some kind of all simples, all dimples kind of a strategy. Okay, we drew into a nice 3-4 shape in the circle suit. We're really hoping that Left Lord, it doesn't have a half or a full flush in the character suit. I mean, they're hesitating a little bit. They could just have the nut draw, and that's terrifying to me. But what this feels like more than that is just an all simples hand, right? Across won the lottery. Yeah, they won the lottery, and now they have to pay the ultimate price of losing in Riichi Mahjong. Which would you rather have? Financial gain and stability or trending upwards luck in Riichi Mahjong? I honestly can't say for myself. I honestly can't say. It's too difficult. It's too difficult. Financial Mahjong. Honestly, the people are pretty split. Oh my effing god, we drew into the pure double sequence. Okay, what do we want to see right now? Literally anything to get us into Tenpai. Ah! Oh, this is so risky. I gotta go for it. I know it's risky, but we see 3 of the 4s. It's unlikely that they're waiting for another one, right? We see 3 of the 6s. It seems like a fairly safe tile. 7 layers. 7 layers? I don't know. I don't even know what to discard right now. Both of these tiles seem extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Trending upwards Mahjong luck, exactly. You can buy anything you want except for trending upwards Mahjong luck. This is one thing that is truly priceless. So the 5 of bamboo, I think someone would be a reckless fool, a beautiful fool. What am I? One of the most striking passages in The Great Gatsby. The way I'm a beautiful fool right now to discard the 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm waking up. I'm feeling pain. Whoa, I'm calling pawn. I'm pawning up in here. Pawn the atmosphere. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. Wanjiro, you gotta love Wanjiro. This is the default skin, right? This is the default skin for Wanjiro. I mean, at least it's still anyone's game right now. A Crosslord has had a big chunk of their points eaten from them. That's gotta feel pretty bad, not gonna lie. But it's honestly, they're not even that far behind. A few good hands, or rather, if you know, a few bad hands from other people could get them right back into this game. He's having a great day. Honestly, Wanjiro has never had like a mean thought in his life. And you gotta respect that. He's literally eating your lunch on it. I can see why that would be annoying. I can definitely see why that would be annoying. I'm gonna discard the 9 right now. I'm gonna 9 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 shapes in our hand, no album out. A weird situation where, whoa, okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna discard the 1 and the 3 and maybe go for some kind of all simples shenanigans, chicanery. I think all simples here wouldn't be that bad. All simples, 1 Dora, none pizza, left beef. This is a pretty nice hand, by the way. We can draw into the 3 or the 6 of bamboo to get us into Tenpai for a pair. Or we can draw into 5 of circles or 7 of bamboo. Oh! I gotta call the Riichi here. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Dude, if I was playing Mahjong IRL, I don't know if I would have seen that Tenpai, which is honestly a little bit embarrassing. But this is Riichi, all simples, Dora. This is not a bad hand, dude. Evangelion 1.3.1, this is not a bad hand. Wanjiro is really, really nice. Wanjiro is really, really nice. The Husbando banner, honestly, has been getting a lot more love lately. Have you seen that one Husbando skin where they're showing thigh? It's like, finally, you know what I mean? Finally. I can see myself reflected in the characters in the game, you know? Okay. Left Lord thinking, right Lord thinking. I'm not even sure right now. People obviously don't want to deal into yours truly, but I got a pretty decent hand. I mean, I could have sat in Damaten, right? Could have sat in the shadows. All simples Dora. All simples Dora is not that bad, but I like calling Riichi here. We have a good chance at a super duper valuable hand, right? Our weights, our Thomas weights are even pretty good. 6 tiles that we could win from. Thoughts on the new fluffy wife character? Honestly, Dace, this game knows what they're doing, and I'm honestly here for it. I am genuinely here for it. The Husbandos have no meat. Lightspeed Sloth. I wish I understood this reference. Ay, ay, ay. I'm here for the tummy representation. I honestly, without making it weird, I absolutely agree. I'm waking up. I'm agreeing with artistic opinions. Whoa. Please, I would like a Crosslord to taste true to, oh! Sheesh! Riichi, Sumo, all simples, Dora. This is a good hand. This is why we called Riichi. We're very, very happy. I mean, you know what I should have considered? I should have considered being able to sumo my tile myself. You know, I actually had a rib removed so I could sumo my own tiles. But at the end of the day, it feels like you're sumoing a tile and not that someone else is dealing into you. Is that an okay joke to make? I think so, right? I think so. What do we want to do here? I can call pawn right now. Dude, I think I play this a little wrong. I think I play this a little wrong. But we have this is a decent hand. This is a decent enough hand. I'm debating whether or not to go for the half flush or just to go for all triplets. Honestly, both were looking kind of enticing to me for a second. I'm waking up. I'm calling pawn. Whoa. How? Okay, I have a question for you. And Beth doesn't know that I'm asking this, but she's gonna go like to visit her nephew, a very cute baby, a very cute baby. He's apparently at that age where they're just flipping tables over and stuff, you know, classic League of Legends behavior. when do you get someone a gift if you're going on a trip? Do you know what I mean? If you're going on a trip, how far away do you have to go to get someone else a gift? What is respectable and what isn't? I'm telling you right now, I am not expecting a gift. I genuinely do not want one, but it raised an interesting question. Like, I think that if you go out of the country, I should have discarded the Vivian West one. What am I doing? I think that if you go out of the country, you should probably get like the people that, if you feel like you like the people close to you, a gift of some kind, you know, a little trinket. Can I get a 1 if you agree with this? Or maybe you might be more of the opinion that like, you don't ever really have to give someone a gift, you know? You could. I forgot to get the Discord a gift. Street Luck. Did you go out of the country? Pina, did you go out of the country and not remember to give anyone a gift? Lois, I was busy enjoying the countryside with my friends. You want Beth to pick up a copy of Disgaea 7? I mean, come on. Disgaea 7 is what they make in Atlanta. She's gonna go to Atlanta and not give me a JRPG? It's literally the home of JRPGs. IMO, presents is the best presents, but if you're being hosted, then yeah, a small gift. You know what? Or just like, cause I'm not going with or anything. Neither of us are hosting. But yeah, it just makes me think, you know? I like getting small gifts and trinkets for people. I don't know if that's weird. That's probably the most sane, normal thing that I've ever said. Northwind? Oh, I'll throw a Northwind right now. I mean, if someone's playing safe around all of this, they might just throw the White Dragon. I might throw the White Dragon to stay safe as well. This is a weird situation. This is so greedy, dude. This is so greedy. Number one, they could win off of the White Dragon. This is so greedy. But going for the from the half flush 2 Han to the full flush 5 Han is a thing that I cannot ignore, right? Full flush is 5 Han open, 6 Han closed. So open, 5 Han. And we have the Dora. This is a dealer Hanemon worth 18,000 points. This is hashtag Suji Gaming to that 5 of circles. If I deal in, I will experience pain right now. Ravioli Sumo, hello. Some nice hometown snacks, absolutely. But sometimes I will say this about hometown snacks. You're gonna hate this, by the way. You're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate this. Why? I don't wanna. Oh! Okay. What? Okay, wow. This is under the sea, right? Under the river. Oh, wow. Okay, so they didn't have a 5-6 in their hand. This is literally the last 5 that I was worried about. Hey, to all the naysayers in chat right now, can I ask you one simple question? The one question doctors don't want you to hear. Can you tell me who's in first right now? Pina, can you tell me who's in first right now? Because it's me. It's me. I'm in first right now. And I didn't want to deal into a crosslord because they had the chance to go. They had the chance for devastation. The 1-5 of bamboo that wasn't visible on the board was the red 5. And I didn't want to deal into that. I wanted to protect the plate, you know? I guess I'll keep the 5 of characters. Like a little bit of an embarrassment of riches right now in the shapes that we're currently pogging with. Reckless conning. Here's the thing, Tecton. They're in last place. I know we just meme on people. I know we might just be memeing on people for reckless conning, and I respect the fuck out of that. But they're also in last place. You know what I mean? Like, I kinda, what am I doing? I think I should do that. I'm not sure. I want to go for Riichi Pinfu though. Riichi Pinfu to Dora. But they're in last place by a long shot, by the way. I would con if I were them too. The chance for after a con and 2 Oradora is just too delicious to pass up there, you know? I'm definitely memeing. Let's go. Have you ever wondered what it's like to date me? Because I want to tell you a story about what it's like to date me, okay? 2-3 I think is strong enough. I think this is beef strong enough. A few nights ago, and I promise I wasn't doing this to be like funny. A few nights ago, like I step out of the shower And I was like, Beth, can I tell you what I was thinking? And she's like, yeah. I was thinking, and then I just proceed to tell her, like, I think that the musical Hamilton is about nothing. I think that Hamilton might genuinely be about nothing. Because in that song, that's like, if I can prove that I never touch my balls, which and I like the music from Hamilton, okay? I like the music from Hamilton. That is undeniable. I gotta go for it. This is an incredibly baller hand. Maybe I should have sat Indomiten because no one's gonna discard the Dora, but someone might. A crossword might have to because they're desperate, right? But and then after that line, Burr says no one else was in the room where it happened, which is a nice callback to the song Room Where It Happened. But the musical is not like about secrecy. Do you know what I mean? It's just a reference for a reference's sake. It is not a reference to advance a theme. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And I was just getting so angry at that, you know? I'm angry. I was definitely very angry at that. Oh. In my POV, your relationship with Hamilton has become an Edgar Allan Poe psychological horror. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I can't win with these cats. Oh, no. I'll wait for Beth's eventual tell-all book. He farts too much. Maybe they had a closed wait, right? I was playing responsible Mahjong. They're playing irresponsible Mahjong. Gods decided to reward one of us. Guess who it was? Guess who it was? It wasn't me. On the 5, so. Oh, the 5 of bamboo. No! I think that the theming in Hamilton is way off, dude. I think that the theming in Hamilton is way off. It's like kind of, like Saturday Night Live sometimes does this. Like, I think our culture is very steeped in it right now, where Saturday Night Live sometimes fails to make jokes. What they do instead of making jokes is reenactment. And the joke is, hey, remember this? Like, we all know what this thing is, right? That we're reenacting. It's just a reference. It's a pointing. That's it. There's no joke there. It's the same thing about Hamilton. It's the different... It's the difference between a well-themed story and a good joke and not a good joke. Family Guy moments, basically. Peter! God doesn't like that I'm talking shit about Hamilton. Hamilton is my favorite musical. I like that he says, call me son one more time. I love that shit, man. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing. Slash prediction. Pay out the 3rd place semi-doubters. Holy fuck, it hurts, man. It absolutely hurts right now. I'm gonna have to go back to the text. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go back and learn a little bit more about Riichi Mahjong. I gotta go study and level up. This is gonna be the last game that we play. We're probably gonna go way over 6 p.m. But I'll say this right now. ! YouTube. Really, I've appreciated all the support on the YouTube. New videos Monday through Friday. Burped. Sometimes I lean into the mic to burp. And we're gonna be back on Wednesday and Friday, 4 p.m. PST. I did a lot of pontificating today, and I had a lot of fun talking about that. So thank you for discussing. You can also join us in the Discord. Thank you. It pays to mostly doubt? I don't know. It doesn't pay to do drugs unless you're a drug dealer. Start prediction, where will we place in Mahjong? Run this. This is the worst starting hand I've ever seen. Just kidding. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's okay. What do we want to see? We want to see another red dragon. Like, my heartbeat will not increase for anything other than a red dragon. This hand, dude, it's like barely just okay. You know what I mean? Barely just okay. Like other people talking about my attractiveness when they decide to date me. It's like, It'll be okay. Future microphone burps will be put behind a paywall. Gamer boy burp water. Is that anything? Can we start making that a thing? Hey, just to be clear, you're not supposed to consume this gamer boy burp water. It's for decorative purposes only. Oh my fucking. That's okay. I think that this is okay. It's been discarded. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. Bottled burps at the Patreon tier. Yeah, well, the reason that it's burp water instead of just burp air is because you can infuse the burps into the water. Sick Northwind. I know, this Northwind's not doing anything right now. This Northwind's not doing anything. What am I supposed to do with this hand, man? Oh my god. You know what? No more malarkey. I'm going Joe Biden mode on Riichi Mahjong. No more malarkey. What is all this malarkey? This is not okay. Ah, this is an okay-ish draw, I suppose. Oh no. Oh no. Honestly, start folding. I can't, dude. I still want the chance to win. Left Lord has got a terrifying looking set of discards. No honors. Not really. They got one Southwind in there, but they're discarding straight up gas. There's a two. Oh. No. We do not call Riichi here, folks. We do not call Riichi here. We sit in Damaten and we wait. Why? Because this is an awful effing Riichi, dude. This is an awful effing Riichi. This is a single tile wait. Like, no Suji traps or anything. That's not that much better, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. Jordan Belfort voice from the Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not freaking selling. This is just if Left Lord calls Riichi, we're gonna huge fold. If they don't, I hate this because I literally would have called Riichi here. I literally would have called Riichi here because I could set a Suji trap. I suppose I could have chased the Riichi here and waited for the 5 of characters. How many are left? 3 are left. There was a 3 of. Shinji-kun, you have to play Riichi Mahjong. I don't want to, Misato-san. Riichi Mahjong only brings me pain. Shinji-kun, you gotta get into the Riichi Mahjong. You gotta save the world. You gotta get into here, okay? Misato-san, I want to play Riichi Mahjong. Everyone's really mean to me when I play Riichi Mahjong. Oh, this game, dude. That's enough. Thank you for the well wishes. Get into the Jade Room, Shinji. Exactly. Shinji, you gotta get into the Jade Room. I don't want to, Misato-san. Everyone's really good in the Jade Room, and I can't. My tile efficiency hasn't been great lately. I will call Pun today for a Ron tomorrow. Ever hear that old adage? It's something that I've been saying even before I started playing Riichi Mahjong. If I can prove that I never touch my balls. So here's the thing. We should keep that 6 of bamboo, right? We could draw into a 5-6 or something. Nope. Why? Our 1-3 and 3-5 shapes are fucking awful. But you know what they have in them? Value. It's like an oil prospector looking at a fucking beautiful national park. Oh, I can turn you into money, baby. This is a nice hand. Red Dragon, Dora, Red 5. It is a nice hand. We can still improve this hand yet if we draw into a 6 of characters. That'd be kind of nice. Can I play Calm Susser Todd on the piano? Calm Susser Todd? I probably can. I would have to look up the chords, which I don't know if you consider that cheating or not. Calm Susser Todd chords. Hopefully we find something. The End of Evangelion. This is an ultimate guitar tab that has 166 ratings. I know I've called a run, 'cause I went for a half flush East one. He's cracked. He's fucking cracked at piano, folks. He's cracked at piano. It's too high though. It's an A major. What am I? A tenor? What am I, a Broadway tenor? Huh? You think I got that B flat in me? Nah, dude. Absolutely not. Fully outside? We could have gone for fully outside. Round the outside. What do you think about that one, huh? Round the outside, round the outside. Should have discarded the 5 here. Should have discarded the 5. A little late right now trying to analyze the board, but this is a really nice Riichi Pinfu scenario. Yeah, I'm slamming this. I know I don't have to, but I'm in second place right now. This is the easiest Riichi Pinfu of my life. I am the dealer, by the way. I am the Batman. I am the dealer. I am the walrus. What do you get when you drop a piano down a very deep hole? A flat minor. Oh, no. I get it. I get it. More like calm sussy, Todd. Shinji, you lied about venting an electrical and you were able to dupe everyone else playing Among Us with you. Good job, Shinji. Good job. You stopped the singularity by being really good at Among Us. Good job. Good job. One is the Dora. Uh-oh. We might have a little trouble getting the Dora then. I don't think other people are gonna want to discard the Dora. And I don't think that other people are gonna want to discard the 4 of characters either. It's Suji to the Dora. It's a zuzzy tile. I mean, it's not like I cherry picked my weights right now, but we just ended up on a nightmarishly good weight. The nightmare before Riichi. Well, that's the thing, Sally. Sometimes early weights can also be good weights. Jack Skellington playing Riichi Mahjong be like? What do we think about that one, huh? It's pretty good. Butts channels. A game recognized game. I'll sumo here. I'll sumo Riichi. Sumo Pinfu. I'll take it. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get an aura as well. We do not. It's the 8 of bamboo. Never seen Jack Skellington movie. Ravioli sumo. Me neither. Me neither, brother. I say brother, by the way. Well, regardless of a sense of gender. You know, I just think that saying brother is extremely funny. I think that it is so funny. Hell yeah, brother. Like I just think that is so fun to say. I'm on my fun things to say arc. You know what I mean? I'm waking up. I'm Jigglypuff. Whoa. Hell yeah, brother. Kanata played on an auto table for the first time the other day. I don't think I can go back. I'm very jealous. It's very cool that you got to play Riichi Mahjong IRL. I hope you had fun. We can goof around in masculinity as a treat. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We can joke about things like bro jobs. No, we probably shouldn't joke about things like that. But we can joke around while recognizing the absurdity that is toxic masculinity. 5 pairs? Oh my god. Crosslord with the Riichi. I mean, we can get into Tenpai still for 7 pairs. I'm gonna go Suji Gaming. They discarded a 5. They don't have a 6, 7 in their hand. I'm gonna go Suji Gaming right now. A Southwind is also safe. So what do we want to see here? We want to see a 4 of characters or a 3 of circles. We got neither of those. It's fine. Fine. The auto table is cool. You don't even have to pull your tiles from the wall. Holy moly. Holy moly. It's like Wall-E, you know what I mean? It's like Wall-E when everyone's getting like, hang on, I gotta focus right now. I don't even know what's going on. I'm waking up. I'm a little confused. Whoa. I'm gonna discard the Eastwind. Maybe I should be going for this, but like I'm in first place right now and there's a lot of game left to play. I think... Sure, we were 1 tile away from a pretty nice Tenpai of 7 pairs, but in order to maintain that state, we would have had to discard the world's most dangerous tiles. Jerry! They had called the Riichi! They called the Riichi, Jerry! This is a dangerous tile. Okay. All right. Waiting on terminals and slurping up other people's greed. Oh my god, this hand is huge! I wish that I could call a run, 'cause I had a good hand. Can't live now that I have to start all again. Took it down the octave, doesn't sound as good. Took it down the octave. You live and you learn, you live and you learn. Put the camera back, put the camera back. Pawn the sea wind, for sure, for sure. Cardinal fool, hello, hello. Just pooped a little. Dude, this is the danger of Riichi Mahjong. One moment you're calling pawn and having fun. Next moment you're pooping your pants because the player across from you just got a Sanbaimon while you were in first. That is the danger of a game as emotionally volatile as Riichi Mahjong. You know what I mean? Not everyone has the stomach to play this game. Definitely not. Definitely not. What do we want to see with this hand? I mean, can I be honest with you? A decent thing to see right now would be a 6 of oh, dude, I should be discarding these 6s, right? Or I don't know. I think I should have kept that 9 because what we're looking for, I mean, this is fine. Well, I would like to see a 6 of bamboo in my hand because maybe if we're lucky, we can end up waiting on a 3 or a 6 of bamboo as our pair for the last for our last tile. This isn't that bad either. Is there ever a world where we do 3, 4, 5 mixed triple sequence? Maybe 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence if we get lucky with our draws somehow. Left Lord with the young Riichi. This 9, dude, what am I even so? Whoa. Okay. Right Lord is also going for it. They're not gonna lay down and die either. The 9 most of the time comes from a 6, 7 shape, so I don't necessarily want to do that. Oh my god, this is effing awful, man. I just don't want to discard the this is ah! I'm waking up, I'm feeling pain. Whoa, I'm feeling pain. What? Okay. Listen up, y'all. 'Cause this is it. We have a chance to go sicko Yakuman mode. I'm not gonna even pawn this because I want the 3 big dragons or even 3 little dragons. Oh no, we're about to get into Tenpai. Well, that's the thing, Sally. Sometimes your hand is too good. Do I just take the Tenpai here? Green dragon, red dragon, Dora? Oh, or do I greed? I think I just take the Tenpai. I know, dude. I know, but our hand is ready already. I'm waking up. I'm calling pawn. Whoa. Good choice. Great, you've got a 4 next to your name. I should have gone for it. Big D energy. I mean, I will be kicking myself. If I draw into a lot more white Shinji-kun, you have to live with your mistakes. I don't want to, Misato-san. I don't want to. I'm struggling so much in Riichi Mahjong. This is a 3-han hand. It's worth going for, right? Tell me it's worth going for. Dude, this is awful. Oh man, this is awful. He's not okay. He's not okay. Oh my god, he's not okay. Oh my god. Suji Gaming, he's not okay. I mean, I don't think I'm playing very good. Superman, what are you talking about? You're playing well. Superman plays good. I hate my life right now. Anyone else hating their life a little bit? I can't discard another 9. I don't even know what's safe anymore. I guess I'm gonna discard a 9. What do I even do? What do I even do about this? 9 of circles. Right, Lord? As the dealer takes it. Okay. Pinfu only hand. They end up getting there. Street Like, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you. It's still anyone's game. We are, help me, stepbrother. I am literally stuck in East 3 right now, and my bladder is getting full. My bladder is actually getting full right now. You know what we do with this hand? We go for the half flush. I refuse to play this hand normally. I'll cheat here. I refuse to play normally. There's 600 extra points because of the repeat counters here. 600 extra points, it might as well be 1,000 to me, dude. Here we go. Here we go. I'll take another Westwind right now. I was scared to full commit to it earlier on in the game when someone discarded a Vivian Westwind, but now I will happily. Now I will happily. What do I do here? Am I ever gonna con the 8s? I don't think so. All my apes gone. I don't think I'm ever gonna con the 8s. What do we want to see? We want to see a 7 of circles. 7 of circles is the door right now. I didn't notice this until literally just this moment. All right, people, you're gonna feel like you're gonna feel some psychological torture for a while, because every single turn that we draw a tile, it's gonna ask us, would you like to con? And every time we are going to say no. Every time we are going to say no. Here we go. This is Tenpai, folks. Half flush, single tile weight on the Dora. No such thing as all triplets with this hand. No such thing as half outside, but it's good enough. Half flush Dora is 3 Han. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. If you draw 5 of circles, would I con? If I drew 5 of circles, I would absolutely con. That is one of the few instances where I would. You're not wrong that we could actually still hilariously improve this hand. There's always Riichi restroom strats. That's true. If I call Riichi and I turn on the auto run and auto discard, I might be able to run to the bathroom, pee all over my shorts because I have terrible control. I do not pawn. Okay, that's okay. If I had pawned there and gone to a single tile weight, I mean, the draw order would have changed, Mr. Krabs. The draw order would have changed. Saw you almost con that? I was thinking. Red 5 here would be absolutely ridiculous. I'm simping for the red 5. I'm liking every single Instagram post. That's creepy, right? Like if you're talking to a prospective significant other, if you're talking to a prospective, like someone that you're flirting with, you don't go all the way back and like their oldest Instagram photo, right? You don't. One in chat if you agree. That's a little like on the one hand, it's like, well, I'm just being nice. What's the big idea? I'm just being nice. On the other hand, it's like, oh no, this is a terrible idea. More than 5 is weird. That's true. But I understand that sometimes you want to like a few photos to show that you're interested. Oh my god. This is a spicy meatball. I think if you're dating and happily in a relationship, you're fine to like as many Instagram photos as you want. Long-term relationship. If you're not, I think you can't like that many, even though it's technically a nice thing. Something coming off too strong. They could have robbed this. I was thinking that too. This 6 could have come from a 667 shape. I don't want to hear it. I genuinely don't want to hear it. I genuinely think that move is one of the most important things I've done all fucking night. I genuinely think that that's true. Boo. Hey, your boos do not affect me. I've seen what makes you cheer. Your boos, your Majin boos are not affecting me. Huge fold. Omega galaxy-sized fold. Samsung up in my DMs being like, we need you to help. Okay, so they were also waiting for the Dora. But there's no information out there about also we wouldn't have won. There's no information out there about the character tiles that we were scared to throw. North winds? Yuck. I'll do it though. I'll do it. Maybe we can get into a pure straight in the bamboo suit. That wouldn't be that bad. Okay, Red Dragon, you're gone. I don't like any of my shapes though. I think all of my shapes are kind of ass with it. Your boos are not affecting me. He lied. That's also very true. I'm super sensitive. Super sensitive. Super sensitive. Please don't say anything mean to him. Seven, 8, 9. We can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. I'll throw the 1 right now. It's Tsuji to the Dora. It's a spooky, scary tile. Right, Lord, with the young Riichi. Oh my god. And the lightning and the thunder. Oh my god. That's okay. It's okay. North winds are now safe tiles as well. I'll happily throw another. Happily throw another north wind now. Is there a term for the 5, 7, 9 shape? There definitely is. I don't know what it's called. They got the 2 holes. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But you know what I mean? There's like the 5 hole, 7 hole, 9. It's spooky month. The boos are twice as effective. You mean to say that spooky month, boos being more effective, flamethrower, when a Pokemon has used Sunny Day? Can I get some +2s if you enjoyed that? Can I get some +2s if you enjoy that SAT framing of a Pokemon joke? It's a double closed shape, according to Saint Dana Chiba. Thank you. Double closed. I'm waking up. It's double closed. Whoa. Thank you for that. I think I might be able to get rid of the 9 of circles here. I think I might genuinely be able to get rid of the 9 of circles here. We see 3 of the 7s. And we have a chance to go all simps, right? We have a chance to go all simps. Make some waves here. It's not bad. People are hiding their love of competitive Pokemon mechanics in this chat. People are like, oh, I don't want to admit that I really love competitive Pokemon. Come on, we all love competitive Pokemon. This is no Yaku here. No Yaku here. That's okay. Ending in Zuzzy for Earth in jail. But maybe if we get into an exhaustive draw, if things go our way, oh my god, they're not gonna go our way. If things go our way, maybe we could have ended there. Baton pass is my favorite strat. I like it. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. Baton pass is my favorite move. I like how they carry my stats across the room. I prefer casual Pokemon. Is that like casual dating where we have sex but we're not romantically entangled? Insert Vaporeon copy pasta. What am I talking about? I need to get my fucking head checked. Holy moly. I'm waking up. I'm feeling okay. 9 of characters should be safe. 9 of characters should be safe. I would love it if someone discarded a 2 of bamboo though. I guess I'm just gonna huge fold on out of here. But you know what? I think that this is okay. I haven't huge folded in so long. I think I've gotten a little tunnel vision lately about all the about like chasing Riichis and stuff, about chasing waterfalls. Rylord is on a closed wait for the 2 of circles. They're playing irresponsible Riichi Mahjong. Keep in mind that early Riichis are pretty bad. Early Riichis are usually kind of bad. All right, South 1, finally South 1. You know what? This is feeling a little bit like Christmas. Maybe another half flush in the works right now. What am I? A pizza that has a lot of toppings on it? The way I'm the works right now? Casual Pokemon features a lot in academic philosophy. Is that true? Casual Pokemon is like, but why do we use rain dance teams? What does it say about the human condition that we like using Roselia instead of Roserade? Causal Pokemon. Oh, we're talking if-thens? Person who's trying to pretend to play it cool with their new friends who majored in philosophy. Hey friends, we talking about if-then statements? Anybody do any Logica maps lately? So many cannibalized weights. Not punished though. Are you seeing this? I agree with you. We should have been punished here. We should have been punished here. But we are not punished. We should have been punished like a rogue cryptocurrency exchange that stole a lot of people's life savings. And here we are, standing before Congress. I don't think that we actually want that. Fortunately, not one of the tiles that we want. What is the nut drop for us right now? Nut drop for us right now is another 8 of circles. Another 8 of circles, and we start pawning and cheating out the wazoo. Maybe we can end up with a full flush instead of a half flush with the lightning and the thunder. Left Lord calls the Riichi. That's terrible news for us. Terrible news for us. Drawing into a 2 of circles. That's great news for us. Not only does it further our full flush game plan, but it's also a safe tile to discard if we so choose to fold. Right? This white dragon, so what do we need to discard here? Call my Ron one more time. Voice crack, by the way. This is pain. I'm literally living in pain right now. I'm literally living in pain because I don't know what's going on. This is such pain right now. Do I go for it? Am I literally about to get seduced by this? No, I'm not. I'm playing defensive today. I'm playing defensive today. White Dragon half flush, by the way, if you haven't noticed, is only 3 Han. 3 Han. It's okay, but someone called a Riichi and that changes the game. Someone calls a Riichi, that changes the game. We are driving with both hands on the wheel. 10 and 2 right now. But the sticks, oh my god, there are 3 Riichi sticks on the table. I did not see that. I did not see that coming. Okay. What do we discard now? Left Lord is going to sumo. What were they waiting for? 7 of... Dude, the 1 of characters would have dealt in. 1, 4, 7. They're on a triple-sided, extremely zuzzy weight. Oh my god. How am I in 4th place? Genuinely, how am I in 4th place right now? My bladder is so full, by the way, you would not believe. Clickbait news article headline. You would not believe how full this streamer's bladder is. All right, here we go. WL Riichi, and they had 4 Hamba. Exactly. This is a nightmare scenario for us. What are we, Jack Skellington? But that's why, I mean, I don't think that was that bad, right? Us holding on to the 1 of characters, we would have dealt into a monster gargantuan hand. Much like how I'm holding on to this piss inside my bladder right now. It's okay to hold on to, some dangerous tiles. What do we want to see right now? A 3 of circles would be the nut draw, followed by a 4 or a 7. I know that I could just start cheating and go for all simples. Is that ever worth it? There's 1,500 points worth. There's another Riichi stick on the table right now, and I'm in 4th place. You know what? It's a little late. Oh, I should have been going for it. That's so frustrating that I don't think I'm genuinely playing that well. I think I'm genuinely not playing that well. I should have been calling chi and stuff. You know what I mean? I should have been calling chi and stuff. The 1,500 extra points on the table that I'm just straight up choosing to ignore. Okay, this is interesting. 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? Drawing into a 3 or a 6 or a 4 or a 7. Or even a 3 or a 5, I think. There's a closed con. They just gave me 2 Dora. Oh my god. Dude, why does Riichi Mahjong, like... Why is Riichi Mahjong, like, just when I give up all hope of ever having a decent hand or any options ever again, a crossword calls a con, and we can go full steam ahead. And of course, after that, it's just garbage. It's just garbage coming in right now. Shinji-kun, you gotta try to get into Tenpai. Misato-san, Tenpai's never gonna happen. I don't want to try to get into Tenpai, Misato-san. I have no idea what's happening right now. Can someone please tell me what's happening? Can someone tell me what's happening right now? I'm holding out hope for the 3-6 double-sided weight. Chance at pure double sequence. Eat my entire ass. Oh my god. I wish that I could turn back time, 'cause now the guilt is all mine. Can't live without from the trust from those you love. I know. Oh, we're still in this game. 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 Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Holy moly. You didn't tell me that we were... Pina, did you almost miss a chance to come back because you're still in this game? The fake rage quit? It was a real rage quit. I genuinely... There's so much pee inside my bladder. So much sadness within my heart. I cannot even describe to you the feelings that I'm experiencing. One tile away from Tenpai, by the way. You know what the nut draw would be? A 3. A 3. I'm not gonna even specify. If we draw a 3 in the circle suit or the bamboo suit, Riichi, Tanyao, Sanshoku closed. 4 Han. Maybe more with Reach with Sumo, maybe more with Ipats. And if I get to call a Riichi, you know I'm clicking that auto Ron button. And I'm gonna try to go pee. We might miss an opportunity to go to Khan Academy, but that's okay. Sometimes you gotta make big sacrifices. I don't think that we want this. I genuinely think that we more so want to go for the 2-3-4 mixed double sequence. You know what would be the most disgusting draw of all time? 3 of bamboo, because then we call Riichi and we set a Suji trap with the 6 of circles. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't think that we take that. I don't think that we take that. Even though we're Usher right now, I don't think that we smack that. Do we ever chi here? No, we keep our hand closed, right? We keep our hand closed. We go for the Riichi. 6 Hanba? 1,800 points just for the taking right now? Oh my god, are you fucking joking me? Oh my god. Do I ever just try to get into Tenpai? All simple Shanshoku is 2 Han, but this is almost an extra 2,000. Would I just take it just to... The good news is 2,100 points. The hilarious news is this hand can still win. We can't call Riichi, but that's okay. This hand can still win. Pinfu is one way to get there. Pure double sequence is another way to get there. Southwind is another way to get there. If we come back this game, I'll show my butt on stream. No, I'm not gonna do that, okay? I'm not gonna do that. Point is, I really want to come back in this game. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think that this is the most tilted I've been in Riichi Mahjong in a really, really long time. Maybe last round I should have started folding, but last round I was already in 4th place, right? Like last round, I just should have. I think I just should have gone for it. I don't know. 7 pairs, aka 7 layers, also a possibility. In order to keep all my hopes and dreams alive, I will have to I will have to throw this the south wind here. It's not great.
ごめんなさいね。白ドラ。私の勝ちですね。
Come up to another. Playing some mahjong, hoping to have fun, but then I get sucked to 4th. I'm in the shadow realm and I'm hurting. Don't know how to win anymore. Nobody called can't call Riichi. Can't even get into a tempai. Can't even win with a time. Yeah. Going for worse hands. Get me out of this fucking land. As punishment for getting 4th, I will not pee tonight. As punishment for getting 4th, I will genuinely not pee tonight. Sorry, those are the rules. You want to get better at Riichi Mahjong? You gotta impose restrictions on yourself. Some punishments for when you lose. No peeing tonight. Sorry. I have lost so much progress in the last 2 weeks. It makes me want to cry. It makes me want to cry. Alright, folks. That's gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed the stream, you can always follow if you want to. I'm gonna be back Wednesday and Friday this week at 4 p.m. PST. PST, by the way. It's a joke to all the urine in my bladder right now. You can also join us in the Discord, or the mods channel, or the YouTube. New videos every Monday through Friday. I am going to sit and simmer in a dark room and start the villain arc. I'm gonna start the villain arc. Butts Genitals, Boobs Gas, Cardinal Fuluishi, Gray, Parthenax, Palace Cats, Dace, Kangaroos, Lightspeed Sloth, Ravioli Sumo, Grep Cats, Jason Man, Bio Music Man, Salami Superstar, Crits Creek, Action Johnson. Anyone else that I might be missing? Thank you for an incredibly fun stream. Please have a nice night, and I'll see you in the Discord immediately after I pee, okay? Okay, bye!